shade. I know how to describe color, I promise. With the like shids. Oh, it's broken already. Are you serious? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a new brand, Tresluce Beauty. If you didn't know, Tresluce Beauty is Becky G's makeup brand. I ordered it on launch day because it excites me so much to try new brands. I did not get the whole collection because it would have been excessive. There was one bundle, but it didn't come with things that I actually wanted. I did get the palette, which is the I Am palette. Then I got 4 of the liners, which are actually multi-use. And then I got a pair of the lashes, the one that spoke to me the most. She also has a brush set. She has a lash applicator, a lash case. The collection was very, very extensive for a first launch for a brand. So I'm very, very happy for her. I just love Becky G. I think she's so gorgeous. And I think that it's actually admirable that she really enjoys makeup enough to launch her own line. Like, it's not like another celebrity makeup brand that the celebrity doesn't even do makeup. I did watch her video with Cristina. I love her even more after that video. I love this collection because it's inspired by her Latinx culture. If you didn't know, I am Cuban. I'm not Mexican, she's Mexican, but you know, we all gotta stick together as a whole. So it's totally a lot of fun to support a Latinx brand and support Becky G, who's so gorgeous, and I am like really excited for this. I will be doing 2 looks with this palette. The first look will be more neutral and then the second look is gonna be a little bit more colorful. If you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I do a ton of product reviews like this, and colorful makeup looks are my specialty, although I do enjoy my neutrals from time to time. But yeah, let's get into this video. I love the blue aesthetic. I love that the packaging is cohesive between all the products. I love the bright blue. I believe the packaging is inspired by the Mexican blue agave, and there's actually Mexican blue agave infused in the eyeshadows, so it's really cool. So this is an 18 pan eyeshadow palette. It's a mix of rich mattes and shimmers. There's actually some pressed pigments. The palette is actually made in China and it has a 12-month shelf life. It's cruelty free and it's vegan. It's so exciting. On the back it says, "Mis amores, Tresluce is my love letter to you as a reminder that you are beautiful without limits. It is my hope that Tresluce will inspire each individual to create a work of art that ignites their being. Honor your self-expression through the celebration of color." Love that. I think she's so inspiring. It actually looks a lot more vibrant in person, but the pans are really small. They're a lot smaller than I expected them to be. Also, the packaging is cool because it has a detachable mirror. I believe it's magnetic. There you go. So it comes out. It has the same packaging as the front. She says that she likes doing her makeup up close, and that's why she did it. Honestly, I use like a little stand mirror in front of me. That's a really innovative idea. I did forget to mention that the eyeshadow palette is $30. I kind of like that there are more mattes than shimmers. I feel like you could create a lot of looks with this palette. There are a couple of shades that are kind of redundant. For example, Única and Amor are very similar. I do just want to let you know that the pressed pigment shades are Happy, which is this one right here. Diosa is also a pressed pigment. Unstoppable, which is this one. This is the shimmer shade. And then Pasión, which is right next to it. Those are the 4 pressed pigments. Let's get into the first neutral look. So I zoomed you guys in a little bit. So it's gonna be a very simple neutral look, but I'm gonna try to use as many shades as I can just to get like a good idea of the formula. So I'm gonna start with the shade Resilience. You know what, let me take off the mirror so that you don't get that reflection. The packaging is cardboard, by the way, and it's a little cheap. When I start taking off the mirror, I feel like I'm gonna break the whole palette, and that scares me, but it is a pretty heavy magnet. Resilience is a very nice transition shade. It's a very nice warm brown. Ooh, that's pigmented. This is actually blending out so nicely. It looks really nice. I'm really impressed. Next, I'm going to take the shade Alma, which is a darker brown, and just deepen the whole look. That's so pretty. It's blending out so nicely. I like it. I'm just going to smoke those same shades on the lower lash line. Trying to keep this look fairly simple. Do you guys ever have like one eye that you do like a lot better than the other eye? For me, I always do this eye so much better, and then this eye always looks like a hot mess, and I have to go in with like another brush to blend this mess that I made up here. I'm loving the way this side is looking. I don't know what I did over here. For the lid shades, I'm going to first go in with Vibrant, which is the gold. I'm gonna try without setting spray. I'm not gonna cut my crease. You know the deal with what I do with neutral looks, I tend to not cut my crease. I tend to keep it very simple because I'm trying to appeal to the everyday makeup lover. That's not gonna take the time to do that, right? So when I did swatch this one, it was a little sheer, so I'm a little worried. It's kind of crumbly, which is normal for shimmer shades. Let's see. I'm gonna take this on the inner half of my lid. Oh, it's a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be. Yes, I love it. Wow. Okay, wow. So I'm definitely loving the way this looks even without cutting your crease. You don't need a setting spray, but it would help probably to use like some sort of glitter glue to just kind of like make it stick onto the lid. The other shade I'm gonna take is Unstoppable, which is a pressed pigment, so this will be really fun. This is like a rose gold kind of orangey shimmer shade. I know how to describe color, I promise. I promise. This one's definitely a little bit more crumbly because it is a pressed pigment, so it's totally different. Ooh, I love it though. Let's see how this goes next to the gold. I do wish there was more of like a reddish brown, darker brown. Than this one's more cool tone, so it's like kind of clashing with the like shids with the shades I have on my lid. Okay, let's make sure these two are blended really nicely. So I'm going to take more of the gold vibrant shade, blend it toward Unstoppable, and vice versa. Make sure there's like a gradient there. I kind of like the way those two mix together. But before I continue, I'm going to take more of Alma, which is the dark brown, and just kind of like diffuse the edge here. And of course, I'm going to take Divina in the inner corner. That's really the only inner corner shade in this palette. That is very pigmented though. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is stunning. It's got a lot of glitter though. I was gonna say if it didn't have so much glitter, maybe it would be a really nice face highlight. Wow, that's a little much, but I like it. Something I'm noticing here as I'm like putting away the palette, you have to put the mirror back in order for it to close. Otherwise it doesn't close all the way, so that's just something to keep in mind. Don't lose the mirror if you're using it. I'm gonna try one of the liners. They are called the Intenso Liner and they are $12 each. I got the shade Fuerte, which is a black, Joy, which is a yellow, Royal, which is a blue, and Tranquila, which is a nude. And I think I'm gonna use Tranquila. I wanted like the standard neutral colors like black and the cream, and then I wanted some pops of color, but I wish that I thought of this through because these are supposed to be multi-use. I wanted to see how they are on the lips, and I just didn't get shades that would actually go on the lips, to be honest. I mean, I could do a blue lip, but like I'm not going to do that today. So this is made in the USA. It has a 24-month shelf life, and it says it's ophthalmologist tested, dermatologist tested, vegan. She did tell a story on Kristen Dominique's video. When she went to prom, she had these eyelash extensions that were so horrible that they made her tear up. She also wore like an eyeliner that she was allergic to or something like that. She wanted to create a formula of an eyeliner that was actually very good for the masses, for people like that, because honestly I have very, very sensitive eyes too. I don't like wearing contacts unless I'm filming. I will wear glasses. The packaging is really nice. Actually, it feels really heavy and luxe, but the top is clear, so I like that, even though you can see the color from here. So I did decide that I want to swatch them all. So here they are. Something else that I forgot to mention about the palette that I was kind of disappointed in is the fact that there's no like blue. I would inspire the packaging for her brand and all that. I wish there was like a blue like that. So I'm a little surprised it's not in there, but this liner, it looks like the shade I'm talking about, and maybe that's why, but I do think that it would have been a nice addition as an eyeshadow. Just a thought. Oh, it's broken already. Are you serious? This is a sharpenable. It reminds me of the ColourPop, honestly. Yeah, I gotta sharpen it already. It almost like it melted off. It's very, very creamy, just like ColourPop. Very creamy. Very creamy. I like that though. Let's see if they're all like this. The black is fine. Yeah, very creamy. You have to be very careful because otherwise you'll break the tip every single time. That is so creamy. I think I'm gonna like this formula a lot. Yeah, the yellows also like this. Oh gosh, it fell on the floor. I have to remember to grab that. Yeah, they're just a little too creamy that they break. Makes me sad though. I hope the blue isn't like this. No, it's not. I like the blue a lot though. That is a blue I would have loved as an eyeshadow. That is a stunning shade. Wow, so pretty. I got the yellow because the yellow looked so fun as like a pop of color, especially for summer. I'm gonna sharpen the cream one, and I'm gonna use the cream one on my waterline today. We're all sharpened and ready to go. Whoa, that's pretty. I like nude eyeliners like this because they open up the eyes without being stark white, you know? I think the liners are nice. And then the lashes, we have the Ilusion Premium Vegan Lashes. They're $14 each. This one is the Style Fantasy. I just like the ones that flare out a lot more than the other ones. These are fluffy, vegan, reusable 5D lashes. This is animal test free. These are made in China. So this is what they look like when they're out of the packaging. I do recommend a lash applicator if you don't already have one. She does sell one, but I just didn't need it because I already have one. I have a bunch actually that I got off AliExpress, to be honest. Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, I definitely need to trim. Yeah, definitely. So I have my lash glue. The dogs are going crazy. There's someone at the door, I think. Lash glue's on. I'm about to apply them. See how they look. I like the thick lash band, by the way. These are so pretty. Wow. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love these a lot. So pretty. So this is the final look number 1. I'm really happy with how the eyeshadows performed. I think the mattes blend out really, really nicely and the shimmers are really pigmented and gorgeous. And I think for the price of $30 for 18 shades, I really like the formula so far. I love it. So this is the final look number 1. I'm so excited to get colorful, so let's get into that look. So it's a couple of hours later and I'm back for the second look, which is going to be colorful. It is storming outside. It's hailing. The dogs are going a little crazy. It went from really, really sunny to really, really rainy in like the span of, I swear, like 5 minutes. It reminded me a lot of Florida, but I'm not in Florida. I'm in Virginia. But am I? I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this colorful look. I wasn't gonna like finish filming this, but I really want to get this video up. I think the first shade I'm gonna take though is Mar, which is a obviously blue shade, and that's gonna go all over my crease. Ooh, that's a stunning shade. Can you guys hear this thunder? It doesn't stop. I'm like freaking out. It rarely ever like thunders where I live. I don't know. And then the dogs just bark every single time. Also, the mailman's outside. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. That really sucks that they have to be delivering mail right now. I'm just defusing the edges with a different brush. It is blending out really nicely. I love this shade. It's such a stunning sky blue. What I'm gonna do is a little risky, but I kind of want to like incorporate a cute little purple moment. So I'm gonna deepen the crease with Diosa, which is a purple. And this one is one of the pressed pigments. So yay. Let's see how this goes. I swatched them on my arm and I tried to blend them together and it was really, really nice actually. So hopefully it doesn't disappoint. Yeah, it's gonna turn into like a darker blue anyway. Definitely lost some of that blue, so let's take some more. Just kind of bring it back out again. I kind of decided to make this a halo eye. I think it'll look really cute. Hopefully I like it. Just gonna put some concealer on the center of my lid. Just adding a bit more of Diosa on the sides to blend it into the concealer. For the lid shade, I'm gonna take the shade Grateful, which is that blue shimmer. I'm so excited. Let's see how it works without setting spray once again. It should be fine. Ooh, that's so pretty. Wow, that is a stunning shade. I am impressed with this quality. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is wow, so pretty. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take Poderosa. I'm scared because it's really dark. I just want to take a different shade. I think it still looks blue because I was worried it would turn into like a black because it's so dark, but actually it's working out very nicely. I'm just gonna take a completely clean blending brush and just kind of like blend the outer edges. Love it. You know, not a lot of fallout with these shades, which is awesome because they're pretty pigmented. I'm trying to figure out if I should take yellow in the inner corner, if that's just gonna be like too much, but I think I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I'm scared. Why not? It's interesting. So I'm taking the shade Sol, which is this one right here, the yellow. I like that yellow actually. I thought it would be a little patchy, but it's not. You know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of light, which is like that beige shade, and just kind of shear it out a little bit. Sheared it out a bit much, but whatever. I just wanted like a little pop of something in the inner corner. But I will be taking the yellow liner. This is super creamy. I actually like the way it ties into the inner corner a lot. This is the final look. I'm really loving how this turned out. I love the little pop of yellow. I think it adds just a little something special. The formula really did blow me away. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know. I'm in shock. I really like the way the mattes blend, and I think the shimmers have outstanding payoff. There's a little bit of kickback on some of the shades, and as you can see, some of them got on some other colors. I mean, that doesn't really bother me. I really like the packaging. It does feel a little bit cheap, but I think the trade-off is that you can pull out the mirror, which is really cool, but I do get scared every time I pull it out. I think that these colors are so fun and they're gonna be perfect for summer. I can't wait to create more looks with it. I definitely want to do at least maybe a 3 looks 1 palette with this. There's just so many looks I think you can create with this palette. There's a lot you can do with it. I really like the lashes. They don't feel like the most luxurious lashes in the world. You can feel the difference between synthetic and mink, or even faux mink. I really do like the formula of the cream liners though. I'd be interested to see how they work on the lips. So yeah, that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you picked up anything from this brand. I think everything is really, really fun and cute, perfect for summer. I can't wait to see what else she comes out with. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. If you didn't know, Tresluce is the... If you didn't know, Tresluce's Beauty... If you didn't know, Tresluce Beauty is... Oh my gosh. I love that the packaging is cozy. I love that... And it has a 12-month shut. It's at... Blah. It's ophthalmologist. She did tell a story on Chris and Dominique's... She did tell a story on Chris and Dominique's... Oh my gosh.